Bro, 3-6 Mafia got to counter Chameleonaire riding dirty with Michael Jordan saying no. Oh, they pulled out Ryan Dirty? I ain't gonna lie, Ryan Dirty probably hit crazy. That was a big song. With the Mo niggas over there? Gotta catch me Ryan Dirty. You know that song, right?
It's a big ass song, nigga.
Those fucking
You know this big ass song.
I thought that was probably like a top 5 fucking Billboard song. It was a big song. Should probably went diamond on the ringtone. That's what I'm saying, like, yo.
Shout out to King Weekend in the chat. Shout out to Vic.
Hey, shout out to talk about that dog hole like Vic. I forgot what Mama's favorite rapper 42 doesn't say. So.
Shout out to ML in the chat.
Hey. Yo, you see all the ML is not Ethan.
Oh, those are two different people.
Because I don't got the chat up. I don't mean like that.
And shout out to Busy Bo and Juicy J for piecing up after fighting 10 minutes earlier.
Oh, they pieced it up like that?
I mean, it's a big bag, nigga. I don't know if Busy Bo is getting the most bags ever. Juicy J is be producing and still making music. I think Busy Bo would be like, you know.
Yeah, man, we gotta squash it, man. Yeah, we gotta squash it. You see what happened with Young Dope?
Where you thought Busy Bone and Juicy J was gonna shoot you?
Well, I mean, Juicy J from Memphis, you know, so. Virgil Levi, that Virgil Levi collection. Yeah. My Virgil. I mean, this is a Levi too, but this ain't Virgil, you know. Virgil, I only got Virgil for. I mean, you hey, Big brought it up. I mean, I'm gonna get it.
Stop crack. Where am I, man? On board. Who is your man? Metro? Yeah, I think it just went off screen. I ain't going for. Oh, I ain't going for a jacket for you. I think. I don't know. By the way, I don't think any big albums are dropped tonight. ETSG dropping his project tonight. Polo G dropping the song. Cordae dropping the song with Lil Wayne. I seen that clip with the music here. That shit looks fire.
Yo, my Virgil one though, I'm gonna take care of that bitch. Like, I'm gonna take care of that. That Virgil one stay with me forever. Like, I know by next year that shit's not gonna fit. Cause the Virgil collection, a size medium fits like a large, an extra large feels like a 2X. That's why I kind of like this one. But this one's like a regular Levi's fitting, and this is an extra large. I like how this fits, but I don't like the length of it. But yeah, man, the Virgil one in collection right here, bro. Bro, we still got that tags, bro. This is not the one for me though, by the way. This is the one for Future Bay, bro.
Wait, you have two Virgil jackets? You bought two of the same jackets?
Nah, Future Bay got a. Well, yeah, because it was Virgil. I fuck with Virgil heavy, by the way. Like, we have our first YouTube videos. I fuck with Virgil heavy. Like, at one point, yeah. I don't even want to say what I did, but yeah. But yeah, I fuck with Virgil heavy.
R.I.P. Virgil.
Like,
that's alright, man.
I'll put this consistently. Shout out to my nigga B, bro. R.I.P. Virgil, bro. Like,
alright. You thought about Virgil. My boo, not Metro. Damn.
Dude. Hey, what happened?
You are apparently not ML's boo, so.
I didn't know. Oh.
You went for the Virgil jacket. The Virgil jacket did not work, buddy. You might have dump that.
I was gonna try it.
You think it's because no one knows it's fucking Virgil? No.
Oh wait, the thing. Well, there's no. You can't even find. Wait, you can't even find Levi's jeans. No, you can't find Levi's jean jackets at Ross no more because it's like.
I mean, you just go to Levi's.
So that's why I kind of.
Niggas ain't got a Levi's store in the mall.
You got Levi's department stores everywhere. It's Levi's. They sell Levi's.
Yeah, everywhere.
You're gonna pay 115 with tax. You go to Ross, you're gonna get that bitch under $40.
Niggas buying last season shit.
Yeah, man.
Niggas talk about fashion buying last season shit. That don't make no sense.
Bro, I mean, last season, niggas don't even know it's Virgil. That's why I was kind of on the fence buying this one.
Wait, you bought one more thing that no one knows what it is? And
No, this is just regular. This is just regular Levi's. So someone might see me like, oh, this Levi's. Well, no, see, this is the difference between this. This is, does have like the little red thing. But if your shit is like vintage or whatever, it would actually, the red tag, I think they call it the big red tag, it will say Levi's on it. This just has the R. So like the Virgil one stays something basic, and it stays Levi's. Little details, the buttons are not the same. The other one is way more heavier material. So that's how you can distinguish like certain Levi's things. So when I see certain people with their Levi jeans jacket and shit, I'm like, bro, I know your shit basic.
I don't even know what brand the shirt I have on is, so you know. So I think it's a Nike hat.
I was about to say, you gotta go to Ross.
I have Adidas slippers on.
Yeah, they sell Adidas slippers too there too.
Exclusive. Niggas
Yeah,
can't
they sell
even get
Adidas
this. Come on, man.
Yeah, this shit is 5 years ago. I can't buy those. I can't buy that print no more. I
never seen this print before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I fucking I was looking for winter shoes. Well, not winter shoes. It technically is hiking shoes, but I wear it in the winter. I was gonna buy the new Adidas ones with the Ultra Boost in the bottom. Apparently, those shits are mad popular, sold out everywhere. And the only place I could see it for was the niggas were selling back for $300. I'm like, is this like an early hype? Is this like when I bought them Pure Boosts and then 2 months later Kanye wore that shit? I'm like, what the fuck? Is this like on the way up right now?
Maybe because it's the season too.
Yeah, but it's just December. It's December 2nd. I was looking at this like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. I mean, but still, though, it's perfect timing. Now, if you were trying to get these, like, around fucking, I don't know, October, September, I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But right now, I feel like everyone's getting chilly and shit. Like, everyone's just... Again, I be going to the department stores, but department stores go to Marshall's. What's the other one? TJ Maxx. And all their jackets that I would, like, find around, like, August, earlier that were there, like, Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors, which I don't wear Michael Kors, but just all these other brands, and, like, they don't have none there because people are just buying them. What the fuck? Because it's that fucking season. What was I gonna go with that? Virgil.
The verses became boring. I don't think I know enough 3-6 Mafia or Bone. I don't know 20 3-6 Mafia songs or 20 Bone Thug songs. I know like 10 each. They started off with Who Run It. I was like, oh, it's lit. And then Bone Thug says, "This is Bone Thug. There's some cuts I ain't know." I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, so Uzi came out.
All right.
Yeah. Uzi came out. Fuck was gonna say, yo, Emmanuel's trying to ask about your boo.
Who's your boo, not you, messy child. I don't have no boo. I can't afford it. Can't afford it, bro. I'm free, single, and disengaged. Is that what they used to say 15 years ago? There you go. Niggas should definitely say that shit.
I don't even know that shit. That shit sounds like you. Fuck, I don't know. That shit sounds too deep for MySpace. That shit sounds too deep for MySpace. Fuck, we're talking about all these drops. So Virgil, Levi's, jean jacket. I had like somewhere I was gonna go with it. Versus got boring. Mama's messy. The Virgil shit is collection. Yeah, bro, the Virgil shit is gonna go mad up. Virgil just released the Jordan 2s, which Jordan 2 is my favorite one.
This nigga just want to be different. Niggas just be lying. You think the 2s are your favorite Jordan?
Swear to God.
Yo, niggas just want to be different, bro. Yo, this nigga just want to be different. I guess niggas just wanted to be different.
Yo, pull up the Virgil. So the first time, right? My brother, Air Force Ones. Always had Air Force Ones. It was my brother. Always Air Force Ones. Always kept the clean Air Force Ones. So, kid, he got me Air Force Ones and shit. But there was this one kid, like, if you knew that one kid in your school that always just had new shoes and shit. Like, had every motherfucking Jordan. Like, it just didn't make no sense because, like, their parent just bought him every Jordan. You didn't even know some of the number Jordans because I was just a little kid. Like, I just knew I had Air Force Ones because, like, Nelly did Air Force Ones. Motherfucker had Jordan 2s on. And they were come to find out, they were the Mellow. Well, my favorite ones are the Mellow because Mellow at one point was, like, my favorite player as a kid. And there were lows. And I remember I wanted them. And my brother said, yo, this shit's fucking ugly. And then the guy at the department store, which was Chic's, a small boutique, I don't even think it's around, motherfucker told me, yeah, them ugly, bro. You should just go with the whites. I'm like, man, fuck you. But this shoe is kind of ugly because then I bought it like mad years later, right? They are ugly, but it's just that thing where it was like, it's like the first shoe that I saw that I thought that was cool, especially the low. I got the Jordan 2. I went to go see J. Cole the first time or the second time, I forget. Them shits were fucking horrible in them Jordan 2s, bro. Them shits were fucking rocks. Like, if you ever had a pair of Jordan 2s, them shits like wearing Air Force Ones. It is horrible, but Jordan 2 is, for nostalgia purpose, is one of my favorite shoes. And the fact that Virgil did it, collab with it, is insane. The black one are $500, so I'll probably get the black ones. These are like
$500 on the Jordan 2s.
Yeah, look at the 2s, the black ones, but not right now.
This?
No, they're not comfortable.
With the blue laces.
No, I'm not gonna... Yeah, bro, RP knit, bro. I just caught a shorty off a fence though, bro. Threw on the Crenshaw hoodie. You know the bars, man. You know what I was trying to say. I just threw on a hoodie.
My grandma told me to cut the tag off my shoe. I told her, bitch, this off white. Oh my gosh. You know what? Alright, I'm not even gonna shit on that shoe. I'm gonna go in there with RIP Virgil. You know what? Fuck it.
RIP Virgil.
Like,
bro. Yo, next year, bro.
There isn't even anything to go in on.
We
just did the same shoe over again, but you know what? Fine. Vic says Jordan 2s are garbage. Yeah, Jordan 2s are literally the worst in the actual numbers. Like, it's Jordan. You ain't gonna hold it. One of them, like, Jordan 17 might be better than Jordan 2s. Think of that.
I'm sure the 17s, they come in a briefcase. Shout out to 17s for sure. Jordan 2s, yeah. But like, fools be like liking certain Jordan and shit. They don't even know. Like, obviously, you don't even know what shot. Like, Mama's informed, so you watch basketball. But so I'm not like saying him. But like, fools be like, damn, you don't even know the fours. Those are the fours that he hit the shot with fucking
I ain't never seen Michael Jordan play basketball before.
But I know the posters and I know like him perform and shit. But like, fools be yeah, I never seen Jordan play basketball either.
I may have seen the Wizard game, but I didn't know it was him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I may have seen that nigga play with the Wizards. I didn't know it was him. That's all I was. The nigga, yeah, you wasn't Kobe. I don't know who you are, nigga. You wasn't Shaq or Kobe. You know, what the fuck is you?
Like, people like Jordan 1s and shit, and like, they don't even know like the one. They know the basic. Oh, that's like the Jordan 1, because Jordan 1 is just a trending shoe. But I like the Jordan 1, bro. I wanted the Jordan, bro. Jordan 1 is one of my favorite shoes too. I remember as a kid wanting to get the pack. Nigga at Champs told my brother, you gotta buy 2 pairs. My brother said, I gotta spend how much? And it was like $275. Like, bro, I'm not spending $275 like on like a fucking small flip kid size. So, type of shit. So
I don't like
that's
what
I have
Jordan 1 and
force.
Jordan 2 in the same conversation. You're making them seem like they're on the same level as shoe. Relax.
No, they're
yeah,
not.
because just talking about Jordan 2s, they're just trying to
me,
sneak in. Nah, I also like Jordan 1s. I'm like, Jordan 2, Jordan 1s are fire. While uncomfortable, that's just walking on cardboard. I'm just as fire.
Yeah. Yeah, there's I think well yeah, the same guy, see, if you don't know, the same guy who designed the Jordan 1 designed the Jordan 2.
Some niggas be talking that oh no, Tinker Hatfield did the Jordan 3, you're right. Some niggas be saying things Virgil better than Tinker Hatfield. I don't know, man. Don't make no sense when nigga just writing words on the shit you design. But hey, man.
Dude, what made Virgil so genius is just like, yo, look at this. Like, okay, what's gonna make people want an iPhone?
Wanted me to shit on Virgil. I'm not.
Like, this is what made him. This is what made Virgil a genius, right? Like, having a phone, but then making people like you seen this. Let's say we've seen the same fucking design for 100 years and shit. But Virgil takes the same design. Let's just say it's so popular, Apple just sticks to the same fucking design. Virgil literally takes it out, deconstructs it, and makes people fucking want it.
Yeah, but that don't make you better than the original designer.
That doesn't make you as better than the original designer, but it just shows you how a Jordan 1's been around for 1985. That's 15, almost 30 years, and all people can do is make colorways and all this shit. Yo, bro, stop. Yo, if you're gonna type something, type. You're throwing me off because my phone's getting like fucking notifications from it. Type it in there. Oh, but I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, but it just shows you if you can take your take. Your take on something that has like been just doing a flip on an original item and then having people like being over for it and like your thing is mad impressive. Like people think like, oh shit, I did a collab with Jordan. Let me slap on the
Travis Scott
shit.
Even I think put fucking purple laces in there, pink laces. Painted brown and Jordan was like, it's lit.
Yeah, but Jordan did the back. The thing what makes Travis Scott so cool is the back. Is for me, anyways, is that swoosh that is backwards. And we've seen that swoosh backwards before. Yeah, on the LeBron. I think we've seen it on the not even when what's his face with that what's that guy's name starts with a J and shit. He did it on Air Force Ones.
He had the ones with Velcro off. You could fucking spin them around and shit.
That's not this. Yeah, but that's not the same thing. This was actual the Nike. The actual Nike was flipped. They flipped it out. They actually took it on purpose and said this wasn't a flaw and flipped it. Again, the Jordan, the one of the LeBrons had that. Shit like that. It was. I don't know. Shit like that gets me going and shit, bro. Yo, play Paris.
What song is Paris? The fuck is he?
Niggas, bro. Niggas.
Okay, you could have said N-word in Paris. What? You could just say N-word in Paris. Like, niggas say, yo, play Paris. Like, what the fuck?
The Travis Scotts are horrible. Yeah, the Travis Scotts are horrible. The Travis Scotts are not comparable to.
The Travis Scotts are horrible and so are the Off-Whites. You think it's like that?
No, but Virgil,
come on. Is the Off-Whites just... The Off-Whites is fired for the same... Travis Scott sell a lot because of Travis Scott, and the Off-Whites sell a lot because of the Off-Whites. But is them shoes like the greatest of... It's just the most amazing of fucking art. I be seeing nice kids. I follow nice kids, and they was posting customs on their shit, and that should be fire.
Oh, customs are a beautiful thing too. Customs are a beautiful thing too. But like even Nike, even Virgil just writing a shit like this was made in Beaverton, Oregon, which you don't know. The original facility is in Oregon. The guy who Phil Knight went to Oregon, ran track. And that's why Oregon gets all the collabs too with the Jordans. Him just writing like this shit. The reason I like this, man, look at it. It's just because it says off the wall and it says the fucking year the company was made. This shit became popularized and mainstream because of Virgil, by the way. Just having this, just splatter that around.
Like specific shoes, because that should be on shirts forever.
On basic release, but
shirts
the way
been having established. Levi's has fucking Levi's got established on their logo.
No,
18
that
whatever the
Levi's,
fuck.
but it doesn't. Say, nigga, it says it on your goddamn jeans. But yes, throwing like the big print, and the front, just to like boom in your face type of thing. And same thing, people didn't care about deconstruction shoes until Virgil. Like, where am I?
What about that Chinese? What about that Asian guy that made the shoes with a wooden shit?
You just said made.
You know what I'm talking about, there.
I said deconstruction.
Nigga deconstructed the shoe and made it a wood. And then reconstructed it. I don't remember what it's called. It's an Asian nigga. He made the shoes out of like pine or some shit. It's just fire. No, I'm lying. It ain't fire. You didn't see that shit? I was like, nah, it's kind of.
Look at this. No, but I'm just saying though, like having deconstructing shoes again. SGA did this, right? And he's obviously inspired by Virgil. By the way, just to deconstruct the shoe is super enough. I'm not saying Virgil was the first one to do it. By the way, he just named and normalized it, push it to the masses, and now it's just like a normal thing. Like tech fleets. Remember when tech fleets were just like, oh shit, tech fleets? Like, no, you see a nigga with tech fleets on? It's just the norm now, bro. Virgil just made mad stuff.
Both are hot garbage. Shout out to RCH in the chat. Shout out to Ethan in the chat. How is Birdman and Youngboy's album not in the title? Birdman and Youngboy dropping albums? I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. Bayou.
It's a collab album?
Yeah, it's Bayou. Man, you don't be keeping up with Top, yo, Ethan. I be keeping up with Top, bro. I be keeping up with my guy Top. Yo, the Youngboy last album? What's going on?
Virgil changed the game. He was like the closest thing to Andy Warhol with his designs. I mean, he did exactly what Andy Warhol did. Take shit that was already a thing and put color art on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And again, I don't think Virgil was that talented, RP Virgil. But I have said, white mediocrity gets it popping all the time. Louis Vuitton, Gucci been putting the same monogram on shit for 100 fucking years. That shit ain't impressive, but them niggas is rich, so fuck it. Sell that out. Yeah, the nigga put 3 stripes on it. Or how many stripes the nigga put on his shit? Throw some stripes on it, bro. Put some shit in quotation.
They were racist. Adidas, they were Nazis, man. They woke out here.
I mean, so is Volkswagen.
I see you,
everybody. No. Yeah, every goddamn German company.
That's why Levi, American. I'm starting out here like a fucking Levi, American name, buddy. Nike, I mean, the companies. In America.
New Young Boy music video drop.
fuck is gonna go-
Basquiat better. I mean, Basquiat is the original artist. Dude,
Fuck. Dude,
Andy
Basquiat?
Warhol is
No,
that nigga that copied shit and made it fire.
who the fuck said Basquiat's better? Yeah, too many of you know what you're talking about. Yo, what's the actual artist?
He took an artist spin to an existing product. Yes. I'm not impressed by
No,
niggas.
but again-
niggas, that's not niggas.
Well, no,
Bro, niggas in the hood be doing that.
Well,
Niggas I went to
No,
high school would draw shit on their shoes because they could draw. Niggas like, oh, I buy Air Force One. It was a common thing, and niggas would draw shit on the side of it. Niggas would draw shit on their transport bags.
But you gotta want people to buy it too. By the way, clothing you don't buy it
Put
unless
shit
you're
on
buying
A$AP
like
Rocky and Kanye West, bro. Come on.
was it like
let's
was
not-
it Herman's
what?
or like what's like Herman's? Like they make what, watches or leather?
They cotton.
What's
Them niggas, that was definitely
They made
rich. Them
cotton.
niggas definitely have slave owners.
Yeah. Well, whatever the highest level of fucking leather is and shit, like we're never gonna touch those because it's just insane, right? But when you're talking about like Off-White is like streetwear high, it really was just streetwear,
Yeah.
right?
And it was
You're
driven
not
by
buying
hype
that shit
of
for the-
rich niggas were.
No, but
and
you're
famous
supposed to.
niggas were. It wasn't driven because the shit looked good.
Any brand that has popped off is driven by hype and shit, and you got to get people to believe in it. Like you can be the popular fucking guy in your college, in your fucking town. My nigga, shout out to Virgil Pyrex. Pyrex failed, by the way. Pyrex transitioned into Off-White. It's not like Virgil never failed and shit. Pyrex, niggas don't even know Pyrex. Niggas know Bentra. All that shit failed. It took him Off-White to get his third one. It's like, oh shit, we got something going here. Again, how Mama said, you can be the dude from your school drawing on things. Well, how are you gonna get the other person to buy into it? Oh, that's so easy. No, it's not, bro. Getting people into that's what the
like A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, true, but even then, you still got a nigga. A$AP wasn't that.
Nah,
big,
A$AP was that guy
perfect.
for a generation. The generation that now buys Off-White, A$AP was that guy for. No. That nigga hit the exact demographic that he was then 10 years later was gonna championship. That was, A$AP Rocky was that nigga at that time.
Who would have known that? Who would have known that? Like, you know.
Well, you thought A$AP Rocky was that nigga at that time, didn't you? Definitely thought. Yeah, you thought.
Yeah,
I also thought Rocky was that nigga. You acting like niggas. Like, after that, we be giving niggas mad crazy. Like, you wait think Rocky was that nigga. Come on.
Yeah, but you never thought Rocky was gonna be still this influential like figure, like in not in more than in high fashion or in clothing than he is in music. You wouldn't have thought that. When he came out, it's gonna be almost next year's gonna be 10 years. You think like, yo, he has a bigger impact in fucking fashion than music? You would laugh off like, how does that make sense? How would, if he's so popular in fashion, nigga, his music's getting pushed too? Not really. Now he allegedly has Rihanna pregnant.
I think Rihanna said she's not pregnant.
Oh. In a text message? What the fuck? Like an actual phone number text message? Like they had iMessage or was it just like Instagram?
Well, it looked pretty like it looked like Rihanna texted someone and was like, "Yo, release that." Like one of those. Like Rihanna didn't come out and address the rumors, but she like her friend like texts her like, "Oh, come you ain't telling me you're pregnant." Yeah, with mad laughing emojis. She's like, "You know I ain't pregnant." Blah, blah, blah. They be trying to make me pregnant every year.
Oh man. Hey man, but again, RIP Virgil and shit, bro. Like again, if you, it's the same hustle. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching the Joe Budden podcast. I don't like the two new fools. That fool, the light skinned fool or whatever, he's stupid as shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, you know, different.
His
taste is yo, I'll be going to the grocery. Yeah, he like, I'd be going to the grocery store and I don't see no food because they're trying to make conversation. I don't see no food in there, fam. And the fucking Parks is all like, I see food in the grocery store.
Are you talking about? Oh, I did listen to
man,
last
bro.
part. Last part was garbage. Joe was on some other shit. They were just searching for content, but in general, he's like the best addition there, right? That nigga actually challenges Joe's bullshit.
I don't.
Last part
It
was
just seems like they're
garbage. Them niggas,
It just seems like they. It seems like they try to talk just to talk though. Like they're trying to make it a conversation. It does feel like an older podcast. Nah, it's not a podcast.
They gotta
man.
talk
That
about
shit-
something.
that shit-
Yeah, that's the problem. Nothing happened for them to talk about. So the niggas was. So like Joe was talking about Wesley Snipes for an hour, saying that nigga should be more recognized, just to end the conversation with, yeah, but I ain't watching no shit either. That's how they get. Yo, I think Wesley Snipes should get mad appreciation for the shit that he in. And niggas was like, yeah, you get appreciation by niggas watching your shit. And the students is like, yeah, people like him.
Nah, but Wesley
And Joe was
Snipes-
like, yeah, so I ain't
Wesley
watching him. Anyway.
Now Wesley Snipes, yo, shout out to Demolition Man though. Classic. Nah, but I just don't like that whole like I don't know that whole dynamic. It feels more like I guess because the whole when you like back then, Rory industry person. I'm not gonna lie, Maul is literally the cool guy, and yeah, your brother, you're literally a part of hip hop royalty. Me being a hip hop nerd, like that's kind of cool and
Yeah,
shit. These fools,
that nigga
yeah,
makes
they
a
see
fucking song, Narcotica beat. The
it.
fuck?
But he was just like he was just there for it though. You know what I mean? Like it's still kind of cool, you know, just to be the little brother. These fools literally sound like barbershop conversation, my guy. Like that's what it just sounds like. It's there's no.
Well, I see
Every now and then, like
Arsenal's brother, by the way. Arsenal is that nigga that hit 100 million, he hit 100 million views or whatever recently.
Shout out to your brother. But it's just it feels like more like barbershop conversation. And again, I cannot see myself watching a whole thing. But I'll watch the clips. Though. I'll watch they're finally releasing the Patreon stuff on YouTube. So those are like mad interesting because you're paying for those, and there's like yeah those. But the full episode, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And Rory and Moore are coming down back to earth. They're not even cracking the 100.
Yeah, so that was a lot. Yeah, because niggas ain't want to care. Niggas don't care about what a nigga saying. Rory and Maul. Like, you talking about that nigga Maul. Like Maul ain't got nothing to say. Rory ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, the niggas is
like not talking about Joe. Ain't nobody want to hear. Like, Joe the star, obviously.
Yeah.
After Blade, what Wesley Snipes?
I give them.
Are you watching? No, much.
After Blade, nigga, Blade 2. What's up with you?
Maharsha
Blade
Ali
3. You know it's a whole trinity.
In the new Marvel, that shit about to be fire.
I love the original Blades though. Like at one point, favorite movie.
Yeah, but they're gonna make a
and
real.
And you can make that argument.
Like one that's good. You know what I liked when I was a kid? Daredevil. Remember that Daredevil movie? That shit was trash.
Stupid.
But I liked it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't compare.
No, that's good.
I'm not gonna lie.
Swear to God.
No. Hey, yo, at one point, Wesley Snipes better actor than Ben Affleck.
Let me see what niggas gave Blade. Niggas gave Blade a 57 Rotten Tomatoes, but I knew that shit was trash. I know it's trash. Well, I know Daredevil is definitely worse than this, but this is trash too. I remember as a kid being like, I like this movie, but I know it's trash.
57 is good for a
57
movie that CGI
is not good.
In 1998?
Nigga, the goddamn Matrix came out in 92, nigga.
That's not a superhero.
That's a super. That's not a superhero. Yo, shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, let me see what Daredevil. If Daredevil has 40, this 57 looks even worse.
That shit definitely gone up since Ben Affleck been out here. Since he dropped Gone Girl. Hey, if you're pulling up to the stream, this motherfucker didn't put Brett Face on the title. I just realized that.
Bro, I didn't remember that nigga was dropping music. This shit is 44, my nigga.
Yo,
how good does that 57 look right now? Bro, Brent Faiyaz, I opened title, by the way. Brent Faiyaz name ain't even pop up. Polo G was a nigga that was like, yo, look, Polo G music tonight.
Polo G dropping.
Yeah, it was like, Brent Faiyaz even promote that nigga. On the black owned farm.
Yeah, Brent Faiyaz is about to be trending over Polo G. Fucking mean. But yeah, Brent Faiyaz is looking like he might drop a single.
Okay, so they ain't even dropping an album.
Well, no, that's what I heard someone from Twitter, and then no one else, like, and no one else has like said that. So the amount of amp and rage I have towards
Joe Budden messed up Everyday Struggle. It's his fault. That was my favorite hip hop show. I mean, apparently they weren't paying him or giving him the rights to the show, which he made. So you know, niggas ain't working for free. And if he's like the draw of the show, it's like, come on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But wait, we're talking about Rory.
No, we're talking about King Weekend said the Joe Budden messed up Everyday Struggle. I was like, I mean, if a nigga creates a show and like interviews academics and hires academics, and then the show becomes a big thing, mostly because of him.
He did it
with the shouting shit. Most of the viral clips was off Joe shouting. In fact, the viral academics clip was because the Migos was gonna fight Joe. So
yeah, but you don't get that shit going viral without shout out to my boy.
Yeah, shout out to academics. No, you definitely need academics. There.
You don't have those viral moments because Joe can just be like yelling at what's his face that we don't need, like that social media don't care about.
Nigga had a couple viral moments off Joe on the podcast back in the day. Tupac ass. Yo, even that nigga said I flew. all the way to Los Angeles and all the way back. And that shit is ass. That was pretty funny. There's a couple of clips.
I just feel like
we should have known Rory and Maul.
It just
them niggas wasn't clicking.
They have mad clips. They have clips that live on Twitter.
I've been waiting. That one too. I saw Blade like last year and I liked it. I mean, you don't know about cinema.
Dude, Blade.
You don't know cinema.
No, Blade is a good ass. Like, dude, that's a good movie.
I thought so when I was 10 also. But
no, Daredevil.
No, Daredevil is. No, I know Daredevil is horrible. I'm telling you, Blade is horrible. Watch it as an adult.
No, I watched Blade as an adult.
And you still thought it was good.
Fucking good movie.
You don't
I thought it was good. Now, Blade 2.
Fuck. You ever seen Goodfellas?
I think that's the one without Wesley Snipes.
I'm like, let's talk about movies that's good. You ever seen Goodfellas, man?
Dude, I seen a Pulp Fiction shirt, and you know how Pulp Fiction, like, there's that thing where like, oh, the print shirt's so mad produced. Saw the Pulp Fiction long sleeve. It looked so fire, and it was only $7. But man, you know how many people wear this fucking Pulp Fiction shirt? And it was different too, because it's long sleeve, it says Pulp Fiction, and it has one of the quotes from the movie in the back. And I'm like, yo, this shit looks so fire, but everyone wears this. Like, bro, you know that Ice Cube picture? I don't know. Do you see the Ice Cube graphic tee a lot or no? You don't, because you're like in Canada.
Well, there was a run. I want to say before the pandemic, where old school hip hop and rock band T-shirts was the wave. So there's a lot of them.
No, they still are. Yeah, there's a wave, but there's that one that mass produced where like Ice Cube next to like with the Jerry Crow and shit, looking like he's still from Boys in the Hood.
The one with the bottle in his hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mass produced, bro. I finally, you know what they did today? I saw one with Asian lettering.
Just taking on the Asian market.
Dude, they said like, what the fuck else you gonna do with this shit? You gonna flip? And I'm not gonna lie, that shit look fire. But I'm like, bro, I know next week there's about to be 100 of these. That's why I don't get my like. That's why like I don't try to get like the final like that precise place like sells, because I'm like, nah. But yeah, the Asian shit look crazy. Do you think Ice Cube performed in Asia? Or like in over there, like back in the 80s?
Well, in the 80s, I don't know, but Ice Cube goes anywhere, right? In the world, I know you can sell that bitch out.
Yeah, because they appreciate him. But I'm like, in the 80s, though, did he go?
What's it like? Yeah, I don't know what hip hop was in the 80s and everywhere else. I don't know.
Bro, whoever thought hip hop would take it this far?
By the way, Spider-Man would have do $1 billion on opening night.
Hey, I told you that shit. I told you that shit was about to do more than
You know, you said Endgame.
In the month.
You're wilding. Yeah, you're wilding about that. You know, you're wilding. You're out of control. It's no way it's gonna. I don't know. No, that's what you said. No, you said that to me. Like, it's gonna do more than Endgame. I'm like, nigga, you're wild. It's definitely gonna do more than everything that came out Shang-Chi. But you're wilding more than Endgame, nigga.
Shang-Chi. Yo, Shang-Chi, that shit about to book 5 times Shang-Chi there. Ain't no disrespect to Shang-Chi, but
it definitely could be like top three Marvel movie grossing. Endgame, nigga.
This doing Endgame, this will not outgross Endgame, but it's gonna beat Endgame opening week. Opening week is about to hold the record, bro. I see Jake already posting about it, like, damn. So like, what's the ticket looking like for Endgame? And I'm like, bro, this shit already coming to me. And this shit was a week ago or a couple of days ago. So it's already being planned in people's head. This shit I gotta go through. I gotta post in my gram. I gotta post it. I went to go see this shit first week. You're not gonna be able to talk to a person, co-worker, family, nigga, coffee, gas station, Uber, everywhere you go, and they're not gonna bring up the Spider-Man movie in the first 3 days, and you're gonna feel left out. You're gonna see that bitch in the first 3 days, just to not be feel left out of the fucking conversation. Same thing like Squid Games.
I don't know how it definitely has some hype because of it being the first Marvel big release since the pandemic, but also there's a lot of people who don't care about Marvel since Endgame. Marvel did lose a substantial amount of niggas. It's like Jordan retiring. The niggas like, I ain't watching basketball no more. That was Endgame. So I mean.
But there's Spider-Man, and you know who they bring in? They bring in Kobe and Jordan back, my nigga. They bring in if the rumor
Andrew Garfield and all that nigga told me.
And Kobe. Bro, when that shit hits legit true, yo, people are gonna lose their fucking mind, and they're gonna want to push it more. It's like, yo, you know it's coming.
Everyone's in it. Jamie Foxx is in it. Andrew Dreyfuss is Green Goblin. All the niggas is in it.
How crazy is it gonna feel when someone you know officially says like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna ruin it, but they edit. You're gonna be like, bro, we know what's happening. We still just haven't even seen it, bro.
I mean, it's definitely not
It's
the
like
Endgame, but it's gonna be one of the bigger releases that Marvel ever had. I think you're forgetting of Endgame. Because the Endgame did that shit twice. The shit you talking about right now, Endgame actually did that shit twice.
Hey, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely not gonna see it the first day. I might go out of town. Yeah, I might go out of town. I might go to like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go like the Burbank or something. Actually enjoy it.
I'm not spending extra money to see it first night. The niggas is showing. Yeah, I'm not gonna niggas is showing that bitch. There's like 5 theaters like in a 20-mile radius. And niggas is showing that bitch on 7 screens, and the tickets is still you can only get on resale. Sickening. And
yeah.
They ain't showing no other movie, nigga. It's just Spider-Man. That's the only thing niggas is showing in the entire theater. Spider-Man. I think I watched Endgame in IMAX 3D to get a ticket last night.
Yo,
it was still fire, but
IMAX
3D. IMAX 3D sucks. That shit is. I've never watched a 3D movie. I'm like, this is worth it. Except maybe Avatar, and I think it's because niggas gassed me up first, or maybe Spy Kids 3D.
I saw the 300 movie, the second one. Yeah, there's a second one, and it's actually that good. The only thing that they messed up on it, I think it's like, you know, the whole woman empowerment is still not like pushing too. I think they were like focusing on it was like a woman was the main character. But she kind of is for like.
Yeah, Met should be saying something.
But it is reaction.
Niggas is telling me this shit is a 45% on Tomatoes, bro. Niggas telling me this worse than Blade. Bro, this nigga don't know cinema. Nah, I got here. No. Nigga don't know no cinema. Nigga, what is it? 6 2 45. I'm in. What? Nigga don't know cinema, bro. Yo, where the fuck is what's his name? Leonidas. Where the fuck is the guy?
Motherfucker, don't you remember what happened? He died.
Oh yeah, he does die in there.
He never seen. Yo, I literally said,
bro, who the fuck is... All right. Yo, nigga really be watching. You nigga watch 300 too. All right. Who directed this? Was it the same nigga? Was it the same nigga? Oh my god.
Listen, but it's really good. No, why did I say this? Because I see the movie in 3D.
I see it.
It's actually good.
Oh, yeah. Niggas a little bit. Niggas see the blood everywhere. Over his face is like, oh, this is the one. I seen Final Destination in 3D, and I saw in 3D. Yeah, yo. And that shit is wild when the fucking saws were spinning towards your neck. I was like 16. That shit was wild.
I was wanted to see Final Destination, and I think they did the whole thing where you can watch it on like I think it was Blu-ray. They gave you. Remember when they had that gimmick? It was like, oh, it comes with 3D glasses. Never tried it. Always wanted to try it. Definitely seemed like a game.
There was a time niggas was pushing 3D TVs. That shit flopped like mafia. There's a reason that niggas ain't pushing that. There was 3D TVs. There was curve. Remember curved TVs? That was so big because niggas gotta push something. That shit flopped. Niggas ain't had a hit. I ain't gonna hold. All niggas do it now is like, yo, 4K. Yo, more pixels. Everyone's like, yeah, I'll fuck with more pixels.
Now we skipping 3D. They're gonna go straight to 4D, bro. Them bitches gonna be like spraying scents.
There's some of them 4D. I've never been to them, but I know they have them where they like spray water in the fucking air and fucking.
Yeah, I meant to the one for a field trip, which is crazy. It was in Anaheim. It was the science. Have you been to the Angel Stadium? That is it the Science Center with the big motherfucking?
Well, I think every Science Center has like that big. So yeah. I feel like it's. I think it's the Science Center like thing.
Oh, okay. It looks like a Rubik's Cube or some shit. If you ever been there, like, it is an experience. I haven't been there as an adult, and that just made me feel like, damn, maybe I should go there as an adult.
Damn blue motherfuckers overrated. You talking about Avatar? They want to be like mad more coming out. Shout out to Jim Cameron. That nigga made a hit and was like, fuck it, I'll make more.
He has mad. He made Jaws and all that.
That's his last hit though. You know, James Cameron hit that ain't from the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Tell me E.T.
He did like. Did he do Predator the first one?
That ass don't get the hype for the Avatar. I think you're too young, King Benny. Because the movie was a whole thing where this movie was conceptualized in the 90s, but technology wasn't there to make it. Was a whole thing. Technology wasn't there 3D. To do it yet. And you gotta see it. Yo, them niggas was nasty. Yo, that has to be top watermarked of all time. Niggas got that to be the highest grossing movie of all time. You gotta see it in 3D. Means the tickets more expensive. Niggas made more money. Niggas was like, don't watch it in regular. You gotta see it in 3D, man.
And most people, when they seen it too, they were high. I remember this one girl's like, yo, she fucks with it. It's like, someone said the blue people, right? It's like, yeah, but like, I'm gonna keep it a band. I've never watched the full thing.
It's a good movie. It's a great movie.
It's a good.
It shouldn't be the highest grossing movie ever, but it's a great movie. Yeah, it's a great movie.
And she tells me, I don't remember either. I was high. So I'm like, thank you. Most of the majority of people, because it's like, the movie was so big. Oh shit, you ruined it. Like I said, the blue people win. Yo, 10 years too late, buddy.
Curve monitors are a thing, though. I mean, they are a thing, but they're not popping the way they thought it would take off. 3D TVs was also a thing, but them shits did not take off the way the TV companies. LG was counting their money. That shit gonna take off.
Is the Birdman collab album yet? Oh, the Bayou? Mama didn't even know about the Bayou.
I was just in hip hop. I seen Polo G and my guy ETSG, which I'm downloading to my phone right now. I gotta go on YouTube?
Yo, I saw. Yeah, you gotta go on YouTube for the young boy. Hey, type in Brett Fazo. Was that a single or album though?
He was on the. He's being promoted for something.
Yeah, he's being promoted. How you promoting him and not Tory Lanez? This fool really only dropped the track. Yo, Brett Face. I ain't gonna, bro. Once Black drops Brett Face. Oh, Khalid did drop, and he has a song with Kenny Beats, Richard Bay, Aaron Lennox, and I think.
Simeo, Magic Jordan, JID, Lucky Day. Black. I'm not playing.
Yeah, this is upstream, man. This is upstream.
I mean, I ain't listening to this shit at all. But, I really like song.
And the Black record was shit. And Alicia Keys. I might skim through it. If like if the intro hooked me, I might just. Fuck! I just realized that. Oh, yeah, we still good. We'll probably be live for like about 40 more. I just realized. I still gotta work. Technically, they're still like training us. So I think this week's the only week that I only have to go in. I don't want to say the time, but yeah. But then after that, I'm straight. Yo, conversation's been nice today. Today's just been a good day in general.
This ETSG album, 8 tracks, 20 minutes. It's a fucking
Big
classic.
Sean?
ETSG fucks with Big Sean.
Detroit, bro.
ETSG's from Detroit?
I thought, wait, is ETSG not connected to 42
I mean,
Doug?
they're 2 different people.
But they're not like from the same place?
Memphis, like Yo Gotti. Yeah, Memphis, not fucking Detroit. I don't know where 42 Doug from. I don't know where this nigga's from. I think ETSG is from Memphis, though. I'm pretty sure ETSG from Memphis, but I don't know where 42 Doug from.
42 Doug from Detroit. I thought 42 Doug was like the. Like,
I mean, they're not a group.
ETSG were like. No, I thought they were like.
They have a lot of songs together.
Yeah, but like King Von and Little Durk. You know, they're both from Chicago, which is kind of horrible. Cause I'm pretty sure I could have made someone else. Like Yo Gotti and
ETSG.
And Moneybag Yo, type of shit. And I think Moneybag signed to Yo Gotti, which I never even knew.
Young Boy.
Man, I can't wait till the Black album comes out though, bro. And Brett Faze, take a backseat, bro. Take a fucking backseat. Yo, why did Brett Faze only drop a single, bro? He's not a single artist. Can't get back to editing until finals are done next week. Nigga, you told us last week, yo, I'm in editing mood. I know you don't like the Jock Hard video that I sent, but I couldn't find the other shit. And that's still a good video.
I don't see no new Young Boy. What I type in, how do I find Young Boy? Yeah. I gotta have a PS4?
By you.
BYU?
No, or is it Bayou? Because he tried to spell
like
Bayou.
BYEYOU?
Yeah, type in Young Boy Birdman. Because it's a collab project with Birdman.
How does that happen? Why is this a thing? Why is this like... Is Young Boy just bored?
The problem with Young Boy is... I mean, he is on house arrest. The problem with Young Boy though is like, this is not going to count for like whatever he owes a label, right? So he'll still do it. But he still does it because he just released so much music.
Alright, I don't see this shit.
Okay. Well, academics did say, I think they started promoting it barely, last week? 2 weeks ago? He said Young Boy's gonna try to get it out. And it should have been the Red Flag. that he didn't bring it up prior to. I think niggas gonna be talking about Squarespace. Where the fuck they talk on? Dead Space?
Wait, how much? Clubhouse?
Clubhouse, yeah. Youngboy didn't bring it up on Clubhouse, so we should have known from then that it wasn't coming. I mean, but knowing Youngboy, there could have been a surprise. It's not by you. It's part of. It's not by you. It's part of the Louisiana. No, I think the tape is called By You. No, what's the tape called?
Okay, niggas talking about an imaginary tape. All I know is what my nigga ETSG say dropping, he drop.
Yo, hold up. Let's wait. You going to hit? Well, I can't even hear no music. Wait. Let's just listen to the Brett phase and let's get it over with. It's just a song. Before we go on this whole ETSG, we want to kill someone. Look at that. Fucking Brett phase, bro. King of R&B. I can't hear the music, by the way. No, never mind. Really, I'm good. I'll listen to the stream. Don't change it. It's not gonna talk.
I heard Brett Phase is fire.
Who's that? No, he is fire.
Well, he said the song.
You don't really wanna be my lady. You know it's more than just driving Mercedes. These cells gon' call and drive you crazy. They just tryna fucking have my baby.
Dude, I already like it.
To have a lady. All these detectives, they investigate. Play smart, no hesitating. If they can't get to me, they'll try my baby.
Where Lil Wayne came out.
I thought he left with a long time ago.
It's gonna rain here all day, girl. All day long. But we still
I fuck with this though. We get into the ETSG shit, but I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't want to seem like I was hating on it because I feel like I'm hating on it premature because I'm just like out here in black. But I feel like it's gonna be fire because he is pushing a single, and the project probably gonna come out next week. That shit was fire though. What you feel about it though?
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
High 7, low 8.
High 7, low 8. I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah. No, I fuck with it though. I'm not gonna lie. The way he was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. That shit just made me. Yo, shout out to all the beautiful women that just listen to Brett Phase. Probably the majority. If you don't listen to Brett Phase,
Rick Ross dropped a new single? Damn, that nigga ain't get promoted? Oh. Where is it? Oh no, actually it's on #1 on the fucking new tracks. Okay.
My name is Willie Falcone. I was the undisputed
with the Dream?
cocaine industry from the mid-70s to
He's been dropping an album before even the actual.
If you snort cocaine back in those days, there was 85%.
I mean, what is this single for
cocaine?
Produced by Boy
I
One.
build Miami skyline
This is a
what
hit.
it is today.
Say no, this is definitely a single.
$20
Well, one
after
produced
27
it.
years.
And again, do an album called Yours.
I always lived like the Polo.
And they only produce a single.
That's when my best days are ahead of me. I am richer than I ever been. I would like to send my love to my friend Rick Ross. Rick, I am immensely appreciated
You might be
in
talking
giving me
about
love and keeping my name in your music for the past 2 decades. It rocks me that I had your support for so many years.
You gotta learn to use your mind to help keep you out of certain situations. I'm gonna make it clear as I can for you young niggas, you heard me? Biggest. Problem was I never was a prodigy. Possibly my biggest flaw was lack of modesty. Diabolical means, never knew college degrees. Sipping coffee at a cafe on college capiche. Nigga soul being sold and still on a leash. Roger Goodell, boy, he in a corniche. I was really throwing money, I really saw Meech. And I let them rapper niggas get closer to Meek. It ain't about who made the most, but let's make a toast. Cause a lot of niggas told and kept it on the low. I was self-made nigga, never wanna vote. And before I record label shit, I wanna coke. I'm talking LA Reader, biggest baby face. It's for my niggas in the prison sipping Gatorade. All the hitters taking pictures for their babies made. Or baby mamas in the projects trying to make a way. Niggas looking funny when you dip their hundreds. I got a school of gunners that'll get them punished. Cause I'm on the streets, they consider me cunning. Hit you bitches in a Tesla, the push of a button. If she got up in a coupe, then she gotta be fucking. 50 restaurants, but a lot of me hungry. These niggas wanna gossip, I just want the dollars. All black phantoms going south from Collins. Feelings know we killing, so that ain't a problem.
50 restaurants, but a lot of niggas be gossiping.
You can pat me down, but I got it regardless. Shades that I'm rocking, they gotta be goggles. When we plot to kill them, we send a few bottles. Set them up like Tupac, get them to rob them. I always love big shit, I did it big. I released Omarion, he began to fizz. Doubling them the kids, now we back to biz. 36 a brick, baby, here it is. My niggas in designer, but we militant. I got the city on my back, and that's just what it is.
Are you listening to the stream or listening to the Skype? Oh.
The stream.
Because I hear that shit that came out here. I think you're ready to pull it back. I'm like, oh, fuck. I heard it.
3 months later, nigga forget all about you.
Let me hear this Wayne and Cordae. Wayne ain't missing a while, except that was your kid tip. Fuck, he fucked up. Oh, this already goes.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, everything that dropped today has been fire. The breathface, fire. The Ross, fire.
Small-minded nigga, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them.
Am I tweaking or do you just sound like
I swing the pendulum. If the bitch bag a dick shit, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the fuck up, just let me talk, nigga. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off, nigga. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, this should take me a lot farther. Growing up, should I really have beef with my father? But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, nigga, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded nigga, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause niggas got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth nigga is usually causing mayhem. Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma shit on them. Just like my keys, drop my genitals. On a dinner work, my thoughts I keep confidential. It's consequential, philosophies unidentical. I'm not into you, my Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him, these diamond bees, all BBs. I call them Vivica, skating underneath the bridge. Stay hustling as it is, make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge, wake up, repeat the sins. 8 blunts, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a dick. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded nigga, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, my nigga, I swing the pendulum. If the bitch bag a dick shit, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
I like that. The hook isn't very catchy, but I do like the song.
Yeah, the problem with that shit, I never felt like Cordae, like, what is he gonna drop, a single? What are these all leading
Album,
to?
nigga. What do you mean?
I feel like he's been dropping singles though. We don't get nothing. I don't know.
This is his second single. The fuck is singing that one?
This town really beats you.
Okay, I don't know what this you're talking about. Lil Wayne killing features almost 2 years
no, my
straight.
bad. I was
killing. Lil Wayne goes crazy in that too. Polo G, Lil Baby.
My bad. No, I was just reading some shit on money. No. I was just saying though, like everyone's going to Hit Boy and shit. And I feel like the Hit Boy joint should be like cuts and shit, you know, because like Hit Boy got a resurgence. But that's still like what Nas, you know, make people respect him, like putting Nas out there again. Got the shit with Freddie Gibbs, got the shit with Sean, and I just feel like people have been like, damn, maybe Hit Boy, but like Hit Boy's not like Hit Boy just seems like it's a cool hip hop record to go to. I just don't feel like it's just the right. Like if I listen to that track on the album, it's cool. I feel like I shouldn't I shouldn't get it right now. Not that record. Like that Ross record was like excellent. That's a cool record, but the Ross record was like, yo, that shit was way too fire to put out. The Cordae is like, oh, it's cool. Like I'm not skipping that if I have the album. But by itself, I'm like, oh.
I mean, I think Cordae's album is gonna be like that. It's gonna be real intellectual J. Cole type. Let me a J. Cole ass album.
J. Cole. J. Cole always has this. True. In the beginning of his career, he always should have singles. And I feel like they don't know what they do with the Cordae. It's like, yo, are we gonna go super single or are we gonna just keep it like straight hip hop? Where they're single. Like, well, maybe, you know, Cordae maybe selling. I don't know. I'm guessing what it's labeled. Like, yo, maybe selling an extra 50,000 is not too bad. If you just put one of these out, hey, actually,
an extra 50,000.
Yeah, because if Cordae, remember, because his biggest song today has to be a song with Anderson.
Yeah. How much do you think Cordae selling?
If he catches one like that off the rip, well, right now, because we already know who Cordae is for the most part.
Yeah, so like I said, extra 50,000 to Cordae. Cordae is selling like 50,000. 40.
Yeah, he's selling like over 100.
Fuck?
No, so yeah, he's selling 100K if he has like an actual single. Cordae would sell 100K
not popping.
if he had like. Exactly, because he doesn't have.
Cordae has never had a popping song. The nigga is only off the talent. The nigga is just talent.
Yeah, but
so
again,
I'm like, you nigga want to be on some J. Cole shit without the early. J. Cole already proved you don't need a goddamn. J. Cole already proved you don't need a single with doing that shit. So he just like he's skipping the first
I mean,
steps.
Cordae needs it. Yeah, but nigga, you can't skip steps. Skip steps? I mean, you're not as good as J. You're not as good as J. Cole.
This would be Friday Night Lights. That's where nigga would be at right now. Friday Night Lights. This would be, like, I feel like you think he's on like some Forest Hill Drive shit. He's not there yet. The niggas would be at Friday Night Lights right now.
No, I don't. I think he's still. I think if you're being honest, I think he's like still like on the come up.
He has two.
He's somewhere between the come up.
He has one tape. And 2 singles.
He has one tape and it's a come up.
No. What I'm saying is
song.
he had but you're acting like he's this far in his career. He has one album. He probably has mixtapes that you gotta like find in the back of the bar, but they know he has no mixtapes that he got put on when he had 5 songs. He got famous when he had 5 songs.
Cool. That shit might have been 3. No, for sure. But I'm just saying though, like if that's the case, right? If his next shit is the warm up, just release it. The warm up didn't have singles. Like he didn't have singles. J. Cole technically didn't have like a mixtape single till Friday.
Yeah, but this is a different time. This is a great song produced by. It's his bag. I wouldn't be shocked if nigga Alchemist. Nigga, it sounds like he would have Alchemist beats on his album. Like a nigga going real lyrical.
They just put the project out, I guess. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who knows? The nigga promoting his music though. What do you mean? The nigga's promoting his music. What do you mean? Who the fuck gonna know he had an album coming out if he just puts the music out?
I mean, he did the academics interview. Nothing happened. I just saying like Cordae is just read the thing. Like Roddy Ricch is dropping his album finally. But Corday's literally been moving like he wants to drop something, but it just leads up to a single because it's like not yet. And he's signed with Roddy. Signed with Atlantic Records, so he's probably gonna drop right after Roddy Ricch. So they're probably just telling him, just wait till the Roddy. We're about to drop Roddy in December. Maybe he drops 2 weeks after if something picks up, and if not, they keep him till next year. Cause look at the Roddy situation. I'm just like, yo, I'm happy Roddy Ricch is dropping, but none of them singles became big. And I fucks with the. Well, that was a Birdman single. Apparently, Birdman out here still dropping singles, but the Roddy Ricch, it seemed like it's about. Bro, who was in here telling me Roddy Ricch was about to sell 300K at one point? And I'm like, 300K is a lot. Like, nah, bro. I think it was Ethan. He was like, yo, that you was really on Rowdy's nuts, like pause and shit. Like, but nah, he don't sell 300 and folks with him. Like, the project cool. And then I ended up loving the project way later, and I'm like, bro. And that's what probably people thought. Like, no, Roddy probably gonna move 100K. Probably gonna move like 110, 120. I don't know.
King-Many, I don't think the window has closed for Rick Ross to drop a classic album. What do you mean the window has closed? The window is closed for him selling 300,000. The window ain't closed for him to come in because they're making fire music. What the fuck? You heard the Games album? Go back to the last Game album. What fucking Jay-Z dropped 444 and that nigga been rapping since 96. Nas dropped King's Disease. Nas dropped Life is Good, which was like totally different to when no one gave a fuck about Nas. 2012, and that shit was amazing. Brother. They're like, what do you mean the window closing? Like, how the window gonna close in the classic album, nigga? Rick Ross ain't like, he's ain't like a SoundCloud nigga. This a nigga who raps for real.
Yeah, Rick Ross is gonna be around. Well, Rick Ross is 40, but like Rick Ross is the type of act where he'd be like, say 10 years from now, right? It's like, oh shit, Rick Ross is in town. Like, oh, Rick Ross makes music. Like, I would still go listen to like Rick Ross and shit. Like, oh, he's in town. I'll pay $50.
Rick Ross has one of the best catalogs in hip hop.
Yeah, but 10 years from now he's gonna be so. But his like is the people just like, oh, it's Rick Ross and shit. You know, it's not gonna be like, oh, you know.
Y'all heard the JID and Imagine Dragons songs because I haven't done that. It just seems like a weird combo. I didn't even know JID dropped a song with Imagine Dragons.
I thought they left after Radioactive.
And where the fuck is that? Masego, Big Boy, JID, Ski Gay.
Bro, he's gonna tell us it's a YouTube record. It ain't official.
Yeah, JID really only dropped 2 songs this year too.
Yo, speaking of Spotify wrap up, JID was my number 1 and shit. Yo, JID, it's so crazy. My number 1 is always fucking a lyrical song. Last year was Royce the 5'9" and my guy Westside Gun. This year was JID with that record. Which I'm surprised Young Thug was number 4 on my list. But I gotta remember when I was like super fat on top of the year, I was already burning it. And I was like hiking and what was getting replayed. I did not know they were still tracking it. All I had was Thug downloading it, and Thug is like the type of music I do like to listen to when I'm like at that moment when I was just like listen like, oh shit, it's Thug shit. That's when I went back to Beautiful Thug Girls and I'm like, wow, how the fuck is Thug so high, bro? Because you know who's number 6? J. Cole. And I'm like, bro, J. Cole should really be up here. But it was just like, damn, I really stopped listening. Like my 6th most listened to song is The Interlude. So I'm like, and then after that is like fucking Min Staples and that's all that shit. But I'm like, bro, Thug is literally everywhere, bro. Like Thug. I'm pretty sure it tracks him because he's on a fucking feature and shit, bro. Again, Thug dropped like 2 projects, technically, right? Slime Season, Language 2, the Deluxe, fucking then his album. And that shit does have to help because look at the streaming numbers. He passed J. Cole and got streaming. Again, how does that translate to actual physical money? Probably not, but to make up those streams and look at those nice numbers, it does help. Dropping multiple projects in a year. Because, bro, Kanye was.
By the way, if you niggas was wondering if Drake was still that nigga. if it was any doubt. With these fucking, I seen that wrap up with Doja Cat, Jasmine Sullivan, Drake. I seen one that went Boldy James, the Alchemist, because you know they have the Alchemist name is on all his albums he did. Fucking Drake and Benedict Butcher.
Yeah.
I see one that said Kanye. Bro, I was gonna send it to the group chat. I'm gonna send it to the group. I'm gonna find it again. I send it to the group chat. I swear to God, I see one that said Young Dolph. Young Dolph. I see one that say. I see one that say Young Dolph. Yo Gotti, another Memphis nigga who I don't know. Drake. I'm like, yo, is Drake read that nigga? Yo, niggas be lying. There's a reason why his numbers look at it. Yo, niggas do be lying. Yo, these niggas who don't listen to Drake be like, they be getting exposed by this shit, bro. I seen that shit.
No,
I seen
well,
some shit where nigga listen to. I seen Scotty Bean. Scotty Bean has mad R&B. Sick chicks. Mad hours of R&B. You know what Scotty Bean is? Yeah, it's like Drake for their 13 hours, like running on the Apple shit. I'm like, God, yo, Drake really that nigga? No wonder his numbers. These numbers, these numbers really is that. Like niggas be listening to Drake and be lying that they don't. I didn't see a list where Kanye was on that Drake on. Not one.
I seen a list where Future was on there.
I haven't seen that much Future. I might just.
It's so crazy. I was more surprised about how Future was so relevant. The Drake one didn't catch me. The Future one, people still had Future, and I'm like, that still goes back to the theory that Future's just a streaming artist, Drake's just a streaming artist. That's why Nicki she like plateaus right off the rip because her fans support her, but then they don't stream her music, like, because it's weird. Like she went when people were becoming streaming artists, like she didn't drop no music. It's like that's weird. Like some people got when like dropping a whole bunch of music and it's just like it got planted into like a certain like, oh well, yeah, we listen to it. But for some reason Nicki doesn't like stream and live like that.
Well, Nicki ain't drop music like
it's so weird. Yeah, but even when she dropped her album, like that shit dropped down like on some Logic shit. Like that's how her music is. After her fan base, but it just drops and it's so weird. Like she should be doing better streams.
Drake for some reason.
But for some reason people. I was gonna say, some reason, like, the Nicki shit, she just didn't become a streaming artist. That's so weird. But it could also be the thing that she wasn't featured on a lot of, after that, she wasn't featured on a lot of people's music. Which, that could also hurt. That's why I think the smart thing with Future did World on Drugs, with Juice WRLD, did the Uzi shit, the Young Thug shit, that all plays in these streams. Again, how does that turn into actual physical money? I don't know, but at the end of the year, when you see 2.9 billion streams for Thug, it's because of all that shit. Not of his own actual physical musical. Polo.
Drake, for some reason, the artist who appeared most in my playlist, that Drake appeared everywhere in everyone's playlist. Niggas be lying like you don't listen to Drake. There's a reason his numbers look like. I think you're faking the numbers.
No, you're not skipping Drake's music though, because again, it's consumable. Like he's on every.
Some of them hours might be seen off the music, then you gotta click on Drake to get the numbers up. If that nigga in your top 5, that nigga off the playlist, them that nigga top 5, bro. I see that nigga with 300 Drake hours. Like what the fuck? You just have Drake on a loop?
Yeah, the top 5 is crazy, bro. You can't cap on the.
Bro, niggas be, bro, they be lying. Niggas be lying. Niggas be lying. There's a reason his numbers like that. His numbers is like that because he really like that. Niggas be lying about him.
Like I see more Future than Uzi, which was weird. I was surprised. Like I think you didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see Uzi at all. I was the Uzi, and I was just like, I see more Cordae and shit for sure. But like the Uzi was just like, huh, no Uzi shit. Man, I fuck with Eternal Take. I fuck with the Deluxe Eternal Tape. Came to the realization I'm an actual big Uzi fan this year, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I will feel like the Uzi Eternal Take, that shit came in mind too. Like that shit came in mind. But I fuck with it. But yeah, it does not feel like.
I don't listen to Drake. To be honest, ain't Drake on your top 4? I swear to God, he made it past this shit and Drake in his top 5. He posted this shit and Drake in his top 5. I swear
in his
to
music
God,
shit? I didn't even.
Drake was in this in
I
his
seen
top 5.
I seen the Weeknd.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I don't know. I see the boy there. I don't listen to Drake, but to be honest, Certified Lover Boy has grown on me at least more than Scorpion. Oh, you tweaking. Scorpion is still that album. Too rich to who y'all just got rich again. Who grips the mic and likes to kill their friends?
Well, I think he made it on
We like.
He be hate faking. He be again. I mean, one of these niggas with Drake in the top 5 and they be fake hating on Drake. What are these niggas?
You know what the problem with Scorpion is? Scorpion is.
Wait, what do you mean there's a problem?
No, we don't need a problem with Scorpion. I mean, the problem with Scorpion is if you don't like Drake and you listen to Drake, I think that's still Drake like his most confidence, or like him being just more like a. This is a darker Drake album, so you don't have like the upbeat like. Yeah, so I don't think it makes you like Drake. You probably be like. I think like people who are on the fence about Drake, like if you can like you listen to Lupe, like oh shit, records like way too sexy and no friends with the industry, like those shits are more like friendly upbeat. They're like Drake rapping, but the beat doesn't sound dark. Scorpion just sounds like a real dark album when you listen to it, and it very noticeable when it is wintertime for Cali, and like damn, this is really just a dark album.
Champagne Poetry, His Soul Facts. I mean, CLB a great album, and the only reason why I think different is because of Kanye, the Kanye beef, and comparing Drake and Drake. But just like Scorpion got mad hate, Views got mad hate. Dark Lane demo tapes, niggas is like, nah, that's me. I remember Dark Lane demo tapes, niggas didn't give a fuck until I heard Deep Pockets. I'm like, nah, this the one, Tracy. How did they make it? Deep Pockets is like, Deep Pockets. Maybe better than what's that intro? Better than this thing is on the intro. Yo, Deep Pockets maybe better than that.
Bro, it has to be the Wayne and Cody.
My nigga, Deep Pockets I can't fit, bro.
Because I don't know,
bro. You don't like Deep Pockets? Oh my God!
It has to be the Wayne.
My nigga, you don't like Deep Pockets, bro? Deep Pockets, bro.
It is cool, but you were on Deep Pockets.
I know. I was on that shit earlier. I was like, no, that's the one. I first listened, I was like, no, wait a minute. Whoa.
Because you were heavy, because I remember like me and Petty were like, yo, that shit been a SoundCloud record. I'm like, no, it is the one. I'm like, bro, that was on SoundCloud. And then after you were just fucking with Heavy, and I'm like, bro, it's a cool record. But I didn't fuck with it when it released. Or leaked. Like it leaked Desire in them. Or it didn't leak with Desire. It was one of those quote unquote leaks we don't have the official. Remember all these shits were like quote unquote, half of this shit was like, oh, how are all these leaking? And Joe Budden would be like, I wouldn't. Like, Drake was leaking his shit.
Dressing fatigues and rest of East, my trusty smoking and crush come on.
It does feel like a very SoundCloud record though. Like it does feel like Lucy a throwaway. Yeah, I think that's what makes the project so good, because this shit does feel like a whole bunch of throwaway for Drake's, but it actually ended up being like a whole fucking good ass album. Like any of the shit with War, Drake would never end a project with War. Like that's not. But I'm like, damn, bro. When I like go back and that's why I appreciate it like later, couple months. Like damn, this is a special Drake project. Like we're never gonna get a Drake project like this again. And so if you have same thing if you feel about More Life and shit, that's more of a playlist. But this is just.
But I feel you know what the thing with Drake is so big, right? And his record label and his people are so good at music. This is still, even though it is not as polished as a Drake album, it is still, you can still see it's a Drake album. He has the lyrical joints, then he has the Chris Brown, then he has the Tuesdays Light Up Pop song, and he has the Drake and Future Desires, which is like kind of just a club record, and he goes, like, he still does that shit even on this. Like, it's still structured like you would structure a fucking album.
The other album, yeah, this does feel like a B-side to like whatever. That's why I'm like, dude, I actually like this. You know, maybe I feel like Certified Lover Boy is just too over top, bro. Way Too Sexy is a good record, but I feel like that shit was, you know.
I might go with. Yeah,
what
they're the same thing. They're supposed to be the same. Yeah, they're the same thing. They're supposed to hit.
I'm going Way Too Sexy, but it's because of Future. One was just straight.
Only miss on this was Playboy Cardi. I don't know. That's what this nigga fucked up putting Playboy Cardi.
Used to got Rex up on my jeans and I don't know. You know, he doing that thing where he doesn't.
How Drake just do Playboy Cardi style and do it way better than him.
Used to be an antisocial, now a nigga making friends. That shit crazy. I love McCurdy to death.
I feel like X is the only nigga Drake ever copied and did it worse than the original. X is the only nigga Drake has ever copied, and like the shit they hit is it ain't better than the original. Everybody else that this nigga Drake does their shit, he does it better than.
Bro, because Drake definitely should have started off with kicking my dick in my pants. He didn't go as hard.
It was the beat, it was the fucking beat. Nigga should have got one of these young niggas to the beat. I think nigga would got like established nigga do that beat.
One of them UK. They got one of them like UK niggas. He didn't get Ronnie J or whatever. He had to get one of them niggas.
I saw a magazine on my 2D design, and the cover was based off Certified Lover Boy, so I gotta give Drake credit for that, because the cover is trash as fuck, but it's what people are using when they're talking about 2021. Yeah, it's a talking piece. The cover is garbage, but again, this nigga is so thought out, and this nigga is surrounded by like the marketing niggas.
Bro, it's not the cover itself, man. It's what you can do with the cover.
Well, his popularity puts it past it being trash.
No, it is a trash cover and shit, but it is dope how people just put their spins on it and put like certain, instead of like the
it's like
being pregnant or whatever, it. Cause you know what makes it so deep? Nah,
that's not.
It makes it so,
you just said niggas take the thing and put their own. All right.
Well, no, don't spit on it, but I think that's the whole point of this. I don't know, man. And then that makes it so genius because the back of it is white and shit, you know, like it's just blank and shit. But it really, you're still using the same thing. I feel like the meme definitely should have hit harder though, because I do see like a lot of like people use it for sports, and I see Bleacher Report and I see little memes, but they definitely thought this shit was gonna hit a little bit harder. Like it did hit, but it's like, huh.
It ain't if you're reading this. That writing took over the world.
Yeah, if you're reading this, that exactly, and I feel like that's what they try. But I'm like, huh. If you're reading this, is too late. Which I like to think, yo, did you know it was gonna be a meme? Was there someone in the team like, yo, try it out, see how it goes, like how you were saying, or it's like, yo, let's go on this a Lucy, fuck it. And it became a thing because I feel like most of the time that's what shit happens more organically and it hits. The shit you don't think is gonna hit and it hits. Like it's like, oh. I think that's when it's better.
Drake needs to do a drink champ. Drake can't do a fucking interview. Drake put up some billboards, got all the streaming services to put his shit on put his face on all the playlists. Drop the album. I need to do a goddamn thing.
You gonna do the billboard? You gonna do the billboard next month?
Interview? Wait, in the magazine? Oh.
So he might do an interview with someone. He might go like on a little. Yeah, I feel like that's like the best chance we'll get Drake. Or else, motherfucker, we're not gonna get a Drake sighting until he does like another big business venture. That's like the only way.
Bum ass. Niggas ain't look. You know what niggas ain't look interviewing him and not asking about Kanye one time. Hate that nigga, bro.
Well, he says the OVO thing to Sirius XM and shit. So
oh, yeah.
I don't. Is it still? I don't know if it's like at one point he was like, you know, shaking hands at Apple because it's like, oh, you know, the relationship here. Now it feels like maybe there is a one-off XM radio we're about to get next year. We don't know, leading to the billboard, and it's probably just like a little 30-minute, and it's the soft questions. That's what I don't know. I feel like because Drake about to clean the billboard again because that's his favorite award show. You seen the story?
Oh, it is.
There's a story.
Yeah, mad billboard awards in that bitch. That's 3 Grammys. You ain't see that? Fuck
yeah, I see it.
You ain't see the Grammy?
Yeah, just the iconic dance. Nah, but he definitely loves them billboards. Like, Nigga goes to the event every year.
I mean,
Like,
that's his thing. Yeah, that's
wins
his
out every
thing,
year.
though. Yeah, it's like Kendrick not liking. It's like Kendrick not getting the Grammy. That's why Kendrick not winning the Grammy is shocking. It's so fucked up because Kendrick makes. You know, like you have movies that are Oscar bait. It's like a period piece, starring fucking Andrew Day Lewis, Daniel Day Lewis and shit. It's like, oh, you're trying to win an Oscar with this movie. You don't even matter how good this is. You're going for, yo, that cinematography is great. That's like Drake's bag, and J. Cole, I think it was just like, yo, this type of music I feel like to me. It's almost like J. Cole not winning the Grammy is almost like a strike for J. Cole. It's almost like, yeah, fuck me. Yeah, fuck them niggas. It's almost like a thing for J. Cole not to win awards.
That nigga wanna be me. You don't know I'm fighting demons. Yo, my bad. Yo, nigga really had to clock in the shift less than an hour. Just realized. You know what I mean? But we out here. Fuck my last job. Hey, but yo, life's been good though. If everyone who's still here, we're gonna do the closeout. Life's been good. I think MCK asked about Pelicans. I apologize to Pelicans. I wrote them 3 messages saying my bad or sorry, because I didn't want to go into like a new setting just with bad energy and shit, you know. And I've been making like a lot of like, you know, I'm listening out here to the Bible and shit. I don't think I'm gonna be religious, but I think it is good to be informed if you're gonna criticize or have thoughts or have conversations, but not just here, but with outside people. I think it is good to be informed and shit. Plus, it's very, I guess I don't know, it still hurts me that I found out I wasn't really religious. But I told Pelicans I shouldn't have disrespected you like that. I said that's self-reflection. You know, speaking of some offshoot shit. And not really have to do with you. If you can come on tomorrow to Skype before stream, it'd be cool. If not, I understand. Even the Bible is important. Yo, the Bible is important. You know what? The Bible is important. I don't know if you've been. The Bible is mad important, but it's so crazy because like I wake up, pray every day, have a cross and shit. But like mom like started like quizzing me and shit, and I know these stories, but I wasn't informed. You know, I wasn't informed.
You just try to drop a single? This is a single slapping thing.
RPGs.
How come you just wrote a single and at the top of the goddamn new songs? I think today's his birthday.
Yeah, today's his birthday. I was gonna wear my Juice WRLD shit today, but I got work. But I don't want to wear it. That's the shit they saw at Spencer's, and I know everybody has that shit.
Song with Justin Bieber.
You know what bugs me about this shit? I wish they would have. How many chapters are you in, Metro? I'm still in chapter 9. Today I went to the gym. Today was a good day though. I don't really listen to the Juice shit, but today was a good day. Went to the gym. Found a new gym because anxiety, everything. Found a new gym. I enjoy. Looks like this job's gonna be cool. So yeah. I gotta work on Saturday. I downloaded the Bible. So I'm probably gonna listen to it on my break. I'll probably listen to a chapter.
I think a Juice WRLD can harmonize any goddamn thing. That shit sounds good. Wow. I can tell Justin about to ruin this song. Justin can't song.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Justin got a different bag. This ain't Justin bag.
Oh, what about the SZA song? You're such a casual. That SZA song's been on SoundCloud since forever, my guy. So I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a song fire. I played it. I don't be on SZA.
You played it? I
wasn't listening. I did just play it. It is fire.
Nah, the SZA is fire though. Yeah. But I don't know why they would release it on the DSP's now. But that was a SoundCloud throw. She put out.
Probably
we're really
up.
not getting no SZA tonight.
She heard all that
Yeah,
Summer Walker talk.
Nigga, she was in the Summer Walker project too.
Yeah, but she heard that Summer Walker talk. Gotta let niggas know.
Yeah, she probably felt some type of way like, damn, yo, this bitch really got Cardi B to kick off her album.
Well, people saying Summer Walker the best R&B artist out. Well, no.
Right now,
in terms of the big dogs, because like RNX ain't nowhere. RNX ain't nowhere near that level of popularity. So like, ain't nowhere near that popularity. It's Snow and SZA. Not Snow. What the fuck? That's it. Snow. SZA, Summer Walker. Is there another one? I guess her. Her doing the Ivy Award, so I guess her.
Yeah, I don't fucking. She won another award, Apple Music. You see the shit I sent in the group chat? Nigga, it was The Weeknd, Olivia Rodrigo, and her. The one does not.
Yeah, I'm
look
telling
like
you,
the
she
other.
was in the Jay-Z fucking Hall of Fame speech. Like in the video promoting this Hall of Fame shit. I'm like, how old is her? It's like 23.
Dude, what song is it? Justin did good.
Justin
This
did
one,
do
that's
good.
the new
I
one he
thought
told us to
Justin
play
was
on.
over this song. He did pretty good. Wonder to LA.
Bro. But falling in love with Juice WRLD again, bro. He has a fucking I used to tell like this one girl like, yo, she had I got a thing for noses. If you ever, I used to just compliment her nose because it was like a flaw, right? But I didn't look at it as a flaw. But every time I would like make jokes about it, it would sound like it's a flaw. But Juice
Telling
really,
someone
but
about your
I
nose
couldn't
is
like
never-
really.
There is no nigga has a regular nose. No girl has like a regular nose. And you're
But
like,
I like
yo,
nose.
yo, your nose is
I
great.
like your nose, not your nose, but yeah. It's just like, bro, but it's just like it's just so. It's so like, it sticks out, but I think it's just so. But again, horrible, because I'm horrible with the words. But Juice WRLD really has this line where he's like, "Yo, I think your scars are really gorgeous." How do you say this? I think your scars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way to saying that you're beautiful? But he harmonizes that bitch, and I'm like, yo, if I said that shit, I sound wild. Now that Juice WRLD has it in a motherfucking line, and if I'm kidding with the girl,
No. What you just said, what Juice WRLD is not the same thing. What Juice WRLD was saying was like you saying you like a girl's stretch marks. That's equivalent to what Juice WRLD was saying.
That Juice WRLD was
No,
not
that's
saying
equivalent to
that's
what he's saying. Your scars, like.
No, your flaws are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way of saying it? So he's saying it's already weird. Nigga, telling the girl who's cute by the stretch marks, that's normal. Telling the bitch she has a scar or she has like a, I don't know,
No,
nigga,
but you pointed out the nose
wet
though. You
feet
pointed
or
out the
some
nose
shit.
as well. Girls be
Yeah,
doing
the
nose
nose
jobs
is,
and shit.
but that was
Wow.
all. Yeah. And the way I would be like, think about it, but it was really just because like, but when Juice WRLD, I'm like, yo, this nigga really harmonized it and just like, get to the shit. And Juice WRLD was not even 21, bro. R.I.P. Juice WRLD, bro. It's documentary in 2 weeks, HBO.
They dropped that Astroworld documentary on Hulu, like a 60-minute type thing on Astroworld. Travis Scott, the concert from hell. I swear to God, I am not making this up. That's the title.
Yo, dead ass. I hope it's not foggy, because my nigga, I literally have to be here like in 40 minutes. That's like literally a 27-minute drive. And I still gotta poop. I know that's probably
way too much.
But my man really said, yeah, but my man said, what are your thoughts about Logic?
Well, it's a
And I
Logic
was
song.
like,
I'm playing a Logic song.
Oh, you're playing the Juicy Chase?
Well, yeah, but okay, you might not listen to that Juicy album. Logic's all over. Logic starts the album by saying, "What did you say? Shut the fuck up!" No, that was a great album. There's no way you missed it. All right, you missed it. Logic dropped a phenomenal.
No, he sees it on.
Yes,
Juicy's
Logic
album?
says, "Yo, what Juicy say? Shut the fuck up!" And that's like the fucking drop
on
for
his own
every
album.
song on the Juicy album. Logic has 2 songs on the Juicy. All right, man.
Oh, okay.
Logic and Juicy J was
No, I
hanging out
didn't
heavy.
listen to
Yeah,
Juicy J
apparently
much.
Logic and Juicy was hanging out
yeah.
heavy that 2
Oh
years
shit,
ago.
you got me.
And the album is amazing, by the way. I only remembered it because Juicy J battled today. I don't think he performed a Logic song on stage. I'm gonna go on a limb and say.
Metro Logic? I wonder if he performed the Justin Timberlake song. That Juicy J Justin Timberlake song should have been way bigger. And it was produced by Timbo. Juicy J's project, on that project where his like best one, bands make a dance, bitch popping pussy. I'm just like he really because he wanted to make that happen because Justin Timberlake from Memphis. Man,
The song saying it should have been bigger.
Yeah, it should have been bigger. Oh shit, because you like triggered it because that's a good record. It wasn't like it randomly pops up. But that's not like because I don't listen to Juicy J like that. But seeing King, we can have Project Pat. Didn't make me want to listen to 3 6 Mafia. They go on a deep dive, which is weird. On top of the year, I always go on a random deep dive. For this top of the year, it was Logic.
Bobby Turner Jr. was fire. Joshua. And ain't Metro Logic fine? No, Metro Logic fine. Metro hype. We just discovered Juice WRLD.
Bro, I seen. Motherfucker, I've been knowing about it. And Logic. I do got somewhere to work. And Logic, I seen him before. I seen him open for my guy Tyler the Creator.
I didn't know
Kid
who he
Cudi,
was.
bro.
So
Exactly, but I'm saying this white boy can rap. Ariana Grande and Kid Cudi's a weird combo. They have a song now, bro. I think it's get going though.
okay. Shout out to everyone that pulled
What do you
up
mean by that?
to the stream. We're back next week, Tuesday.
Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We close on Sundays because of Chick-fil-A, and shit. Now we back to Tuesday and Thursday, man. I just feel so good, bro. Fuck my last job, bro, because you niggas were
Yeah, this thing
Fuck you guys.
nowhere to go. Obviously. Wait, so why Metro was so disappointed when Logic dropped No Pressure? No Pressure was a great album. Nigga, Metro ain't even like the production. Metro is just a nigga a hype beast. Nigga ain't fuck with Virgil till he died. Sick nigga.
You shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. End it there, bro.
Sick
End it
nigga,
there.
bro.
Let me
Sick
say
nigga.
that.
Sick nigga.
Let me
If
say
you
that.
niggas here, you know this nigga just bought that Virgil.